Welcome back, everyone, to episode 2 of my Minecraft Breakout playthrough. As you can see, I, between episodes, did make a crucible out of just 7 bone meal, 7 clay, smelt it, and then boom, have a crucible, put 4 pieces of cobblestone in there, and put a torch under it. Takes a little bit, but it'll eventually make lava. There is a little automation quest right here, Automation Kit 2, that will give you a hardened fluid duct, hardened servo, and some portable tanks so that you can actually store your lava, or in my case, the lava and water that I have for later use. Now, I did take and made a bucket so that I can make a little quick cobblestone generator. And as you saw, I had completed a quest to get 18 cobblestone, but I went ahead and looked forward and saw that there was a cobblestone generator that I could make. So, what I'm going to do here, get an extra piece of gravel, take my hammer, turn that into sand, and that'll let me get the glass needed. You'll notice I have quite a few hammers that I will show once I get the cobblestone generator made. And I compressed the gravel that I have, that way it's a little easier to store. But I did also make one more thing that the compressed gravel can and will be used for. That's a heavy oak sieve. And the reason I made this is it lets me do 9 at a time without having to make 9 regular sieves. So I'm going to go ahead and just sieve these 11 compressed gravel. Now you do get a little bit less, but you get the speed of doing it more. And as you can see, my inventory is full. I did just get a little bit of lead, a couple pieces of lapis so far, and I have a single diamond nugget. So now I just need to make sure that none of the other stuff here despawns before I get it stored. Let's get that there. I'll keep the iron on me. Let's go get that lead and the lapis. And other than that, I didn't do too much between episodes other than what I said. These are kind of the only extra things that I didn't say I was going to do, but did do. So let's go ahead and make another bucket. Actually, do I have 10? Yes, I'd rather use 10 to make the bucket than the iron. So I'm going to take that out, because I will need iron more than I do 10 later on. Take that. I'll put the bone meal in there, extra strainer. That there, and that should be good for now. Sort that. Wait for one more tin to process, and then we will make a cobblestone generator in a single block. Let's go ahead and grab that. Probably should have made this out of something that doesn't eat through the durability I have here, since I have no durability. Let's go ahead and get this bucket, and I'm going to turn you to gravel. I'll break that. Now, need some compressed cobblestone. That's just 9 cobblestone on the crafting grid. And now we have a cobblestone generator. You get your buckets back. And I need a chest. Actually, I can't remember. Are there drawers in this? There are. They're made like that. Okay. That will be much better than a chest, because these will allow you to store, I think 2048 is the minimum, or not minimum, but the base that you can store. And to use the cobblestone generator here, you just place it down, and then put an inventory on top, it'll automatically push into it, allowing you to just wait for material to come in. Now let's take a look at the quests while that goes. Could have got a free drawer there if I'd actually looked. Let's see, the next quest would be to make cobblestone tier 2. I think I'll hold off on that because that does require 8 iron. Get him going. That's right. Let's go ahead and get some... Oh, and just in case you've never used this, double right-click to put any of the item that you're storing into it. Shift right-click to or shift left-click to take all of it. And if you just have a stack that you want to put in, only one stack, right-click with it in your hand, pull out one at a time. It's one left-click. My mouse does double-click, so I took 2 out there. So, let's see, it should have enough here. Oh. I need one more. I'm going to get 2 more cobble here. Make another hammer and turn this into a compressed hammer. Now the reason, other than completing a quest, that I wanted to get that is it allows me, if this was the compressed cobblestone, compressed gravel, sand, you can place it down and it will allow you to break 9 at a time. Unfortunately, it doesn't drop as the compressed version, it drops as the uncompressed, but that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you have an empty enough inventory or something nearby sucking up the materials so that you're not just making a mess, especially if you have FPS issues with a lot of items on the ground. Let me get the potato here, put that in to start cooking. Save that sapling for later, and let's see what other quests we can do. Still haven't opened the thermal crossroads, or crossroads rather. Getting it together. Let's go ahead and... I'll take a crescent hammer, why not? Don't have a use for power yet, so I don't really need to make a coal generator. Crushed diorite, however... How do I do that? Because everything in this layer is made of diorite. So I can either get a hammer. If I get a diamond hammer, no, I'm not going to be able to do polished. Let's see. This requires harvest level industrial. If you want to know the harvest level you need to break these, just type in whatever the harvest level is that you see looking at the top right here in Wayla, and that will pull up anything that has industrial in the name or the tooltip or anything like that. So right here we see it's the obsidian pick has mining level industrial, and for that I need reinforced obsidian ingots, which in order to add to my to-do list I just pressed A on the keyboard while hovering over it, and a big metal bar, or 2 rather. And to get the big metal bar I need 4 aluminum. I think I have that, so I'll need 8, and Invar. Now in order to get Invar you do need to smelt some Invar blend, which requires 2 iron and 1 nickel to get 3, so I'll need 4 iron and 2 nickel, and put that in a quartz grindstone, which is from Applied Energistics 2, a mod that I do like. However, I do not like the channel system that is in it. I don't. That's just personal preference. Some people love it, some people hate it. You can turn it off in the configs if you want. I just prefer not to use it if that's the case. But we will go ahead and start working on getting the quartz grindstone as well as the... No, it's called a hand crank. Right? Oh, wooden crank. Okay. I will need that as well in order to actually use said grindstone. So let's go ahead and make that hand crank. I need 3 stone, a wooden gear. Let's make the stone. Come over here, get the cobblestone. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and eat while I've got some food here. And if you want to clear anything away from your to-do list, just press A while hovering over it over here, or actually no. I guess in later versions, if you're hovering over it anywhere on the screen, it lets you, but only in this version you can only do it over here to get rid of it. So I will need some Certus quartz, nether quartz, or charged Certus. I should be able to get. How can I get it? Need crushed diorite, which I should be getting some diorite pebbles from here. Not too many. Kind of wish I was getting more, but that does give me 9 crushed diorite, so hopefully I can get the 3 that I need. Yes, this is done. I'll go ahead and take these. And does this need to be in the iron mesh? Yes. So I will take that out and put it here. Didn't get one. It's not looking good. Come on. Please, RNG. Please. No. 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 It's not looking like I'm getting any. Okay. Hey, I got one. 1. What is the rate of that? If you ever want to know how often you can get a drop while sieving or doing any sort of block drops, just hover over it, press R to get the recipe. That'll show you how you can get it. Go over to sieve and scroll over to the iron stiffened mesh version, and that'll tell you that was a 20% chance. That shows you my luck. So I will go ahead and let's see here. I'm not getting a lot. Is there more in here that's just being slow about? I know that needs a strainer. Nope. Alright, well, I will go ahead and work on waiting to get more diorite, and I will meet you back here. Alright, well, I finally got enough for that, and if you'll notice, getting some iron here so that I could actually make some better strainers in the hopes of getting more diorite. This one right here, the solid survivalists, just 920 uses. I'll be using that for a while. But in sieving all the gravel, you'll notice I got quite a bit of diamond nuggets here. Let's make a diamond sieve, shall we? Let's go put this up here, and that also gave me a quest complete for diamond mesh. Where's that at? That is right here. Sieve fortune, sieve efficiency. Okay. Once I get a anvil, I will put those on, but I'll just hold that for now. Alright, so now that I have the quartz grindstone and wooden crank, put that away, store that. I said I needed some nickel and aluminum. I already have iron, so let's go ahead and if you have a bunch of things in your inventory that you want to compress, be it in the 2x2 or the 3x3, you can do Shift K, or just K rather. Sometimes I don't know why. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it doesn't. If you have more than one stack, it should do the entire stack. I think it has to leave some. I don't really know why. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't work. But I am going to put that there. Yeah, I've got the iron. So we said I need 4 iron and 2 nickel. Now I can just put the nickel ore chunk directly in here and then right click on the hand crank. It takes 8 full cranks. So if you just click it one time, that's a crank. It takes 8 revolutions per item. So I will go ahead. This shouldn't take too long. And while I'm actually doing that, I will be smelting the aluminum. Now, if you are playing, like your own kind of mod pack or whatever, then the quartz grindstone is an early way to double ores. It's not the greatest. It will eat through your hunger a little bit, depending on how the configs are set. But I didn't need it for too much, so all we needed is that. And then we'll wait for the aluminum. And while that's going, we can take a look at what's needed for the reinforced obsidian ingot. So that I need 3 of these, and that needs some iron bars, obsidian, and a diamond. So I will need more of these diamond nuggets, meaning I'm going to need more gravel. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should actually show it correctly. Shift K, there we go. And now, between cuts, I'll break all those. But I also need obsidian and the diamond. Now, to get the obsidian right now, because we don't have a diamond pickaxe, we have to use a stone barrel with lava inside of it and water on top. Notice I do have a stone barrel. I will go ahead. There they are. Let's do that. And I'll go ahead. You need 4 pieces of cobblestone to get 1 bucket of lava, and like I said, it does take quite a while with just a torch. Actually, because you can look at the heat sources available, I did see that flint and steel can make a 4x. Now, of course, this is unpolished diorite, so it's not going to stay long. It will eventually die out, but if I can get some netherrack, yep, see, it went out. But it's still faster than a torch. If I can get some netherrack soon, which I think I should actually be able to, now that I have a reliable source of cobblestone, I should be able to turn that into what is it? Should be able to put lava in a barrel, a stone barrel, and click a piece of redstone on it, and that'll give me a netherrack. So that will allow me to put the netherrack down here and have perpetual fire, giving me 4x. Now lava will give you 3x, which doesn't make too much sense. You would think that molten stone, molten magma would give a little more than that, but it doesn't. And this will be a very, very end game one. Blazing pyrotheum. From thermal, which is just putting pyrotheum dust in a magma crucible, made with 2 blaze powder, sulfur, and a redstone. You need 4 of these to get a bucket of blazing pyrotheum. That is 15x. So we will probably be working towards that later on. And we'll go ahead and between cuts here, I will work on getting the bucket here. Probably make the netherrack first. I'll make another iron pick so that I have something to actually break that stuff with. And yeah, we'll meet you back here once I got all that, alright? Alright, so I did get a piece of netherrack down there. Got that going. I made a hopper, put some cobblestone in it, that way I'm getting some lava consistently. And now I did get the redstone needed to make the netherrack from dust. So you break cobble, turn that to gravel, take the gravel, turn to sand, sand to dust, all with the hammers. And while I was doing that, I thought, let's go ahead and get that automation kit that has the vacuum hopper down there, and I put that in the small crate from Actually Additions, and just been placing the blocks all around that, breaking them, and letting that suck it all up. Then coming over to the crafting table and turning them into the compressed forms. So as you can see, you get quite a bit from doing the compressed. It does make it a little bit, actually quite a bit faster. I also got some blaze powder from that. Now that I have the diamond mesh, I'm getting emeralds from the gravel, and I got gunpowder as well. I'm going to go ahead and empty out my inventory a bit of the things I don't need. I will need that. The glowstone that was already in here is because whenever you can see that glowstone there, whenever you break the polished andesite layer, there is a bunch of glowstone lighting the area up. I went ahead and broke those because I don't need or want them. So let's take that. Also with the dust you get a little bit of bone meal as well. It's, I want to say, like a 7% chance. Not a lot, so not really worth it. More use the single and you have more chances of getting it. Or there are some other means later on if you really do need bone meal, but for the most part you don't. Now once you get to where you can automate this and you have some machines constantly making gravel, constantly making sand, constantly making whatever, then you really shouldn't be struggling with any sort of resources to a degree. Now there are some recipes in this that just require a lot of things, and those do take a while, but for the most part bone meal is not one. And as long as you properly automate your resources, you shouldn't have any problem whatsoever. But we'll get to that when we get to that. So let's go ahead and empty out my inventory there. I did not get anywhere near as many diamond nuggets as I was wanting. I need to get 2 of the... Actually, no, I need 3 diamonds. So I need 24 diamond nuggets. I will be doing a lot of gravel. A lot. But I'll go ahead and show everyone how to make the obsidian, which is just come over here with a stone barrel with water on top like this, put lava in it, and there you go. It's as simple as that. Now you can automate this. I don't really feel like doing that because that would mean moving that, and I don't feel like moving it. So I will just go ahead and manually do it for now. Did not mean to do that. Now there is one other thing that I need before I can get my first reinforced obsidian ingot, and that is the diamonds. How do I get the diamonds? You can see down at the bottom I need the 8 diamond nuggets around an ender dust. So how do I get ender dust? Well, ender gravel. Sieving ender gravel only in a diamond stiffened mesh, which you get the crushed end stone by hammering end stone. You get end stone by putting the glowstone that you also get from dust into a thing of lava, or a stone barrel of lava, and that allows you to turn it into end stone, which you can then place down and turn into the crushed end stone. So I will be doing that between episodes here. Let's go ahead and make the 2 metal bars, which unfortunately do not stack. Makes sense, they're large. but I will be getting the diamond nuggets, all the lava that I need, as well as the actual diamonds themselves, and turning all of that into this, and making diamonds, getting everything that I need, which should, by doing this line here, allow me to get crossroads unlocked, which will let us pick where we want to start mod-wise. Now, you can kind of do whichever. I do, however, kind of like to not really cheat, but also not 100% do it the way it's supposed to be. It is kind of an exploit, but it will save you in the long run, and it kind of allows you to do it faster, especially if you are trying to speedrun this, which I am not, but I'll still do it anyway just in case anyone does, and I'll show you whenever we get to that. So I will go ahead and end the video a little bit early here. It's not wrapping up yet, but right now it's just kind of waiting on lava, and then turning the lava into the end stone, hammering it, sieving it, which I will put in that one, sieving it, and then waiting as well also for gravel and cobblestone. So I'll be doing that all between episodes. Thank you for joining me. Like, follow, subscribe, do all that. Comment down below what you think of this, and I'll see you later.